Andy St. Clair. This is the third flight of the day for the ICE-STOL. It is now about 1:42. Arming on January 21st. Make sure everything's working normally. Everything looks like it's moving properly. Make sure the motors are tilted properly. They seem to be working as expected. Alright, got a little bit of a breeze. Looks like we're a little crosswind. Doesn't matter at this level, but I think I'm going to try a reasonably aggressive takeoff. Let's see, we still armed? Okay. Reasonably aggressive meaning, let's say full throttle or nearly so, and maybe half up elevator. Should be fine, but let's just give it a go. I'll run it up first and then go to full throttle when it starts to move. As you can see, the nose popped up and it jumped into the air. Hard to say exactly how long the takeoff run was. Probably, well, maybe 0, maybe a foot, I don't know. Alright, let's see, we need to get busy doing some reasonable stuff here. So, on this flight I think I want to try and do some slow flight, gradually working into more and more up elevator at about half throttle. Maybe a little less than half throttle. It might do something ugly. Well, for whatever reason, it was turning slightly left, so I guess I backed off. Let's run the throttle up and get it pointed into the wind. For some reason, the wind has suddenly shifted out of my left. It's probably a thermal going through at the moment. So we'll do this into the wind so we can maximize our time going straight ahead. Now, alright, coming back to level. Slowing it down. Pulling more and more up elevator. More and more up elevator. Alright, we're losing altitude rapidly, but we're not stalling. That's a very acceptable response, actually. So we'll have to try that with a little more throttle then. At some point, it will depart, I assume. As you can see, I'm climbing up rather rapidly here. Alright, we're going to do it again. Okay, we'll keep the throttle low about half by feel. I can't look down right now. Okay, it's still wanting to climb. Pulling the throttle back, trying to find a point where it doesn't want to climb. Oh, it's getting a very high angle of attack there. And then I backed off. Okay, that was, well, from my point of view, it looked to me like it was coming almost straight down, although I'm sure there was a little bit of a headwind that created an optical illusion in that respect. Let's get it back up to altitude so we can try it again. I guess I need to take it just a little farther downwind so I can complete the turn and also go into the maneuver. Okay, backing off the throttle, pulling up elevator, more up elevator. Whoa! You saw that where it departed to the left? Hopefully you could see that. That was because, well, it was basically stalled. It had to have been stalled. What it didn't do is point the nose up, which is a good characteristic. It just sank. I'm doing this at lower and lower altitude, as you may have noticed. And it's starting to wing rock a little bit when it gets going that slowly. This may seem a little boring because, well, frankly, it's not doing anything bad. I'm going to The wind is shifted now, so I'm going to do it again in a different direction this time. Alright, you can see how far up tilted the elevons are. That is the wingeron, what do you call them? The wingtips. Tipperons sometimes called, I guess. Alright, I guess I should be doing this pattern. Now the wind is shifted again. Alright, most of this has been at fairly low throttle, so we should have some battery left. Let's climb up a little bit. That's high enough. Now what I want to do is put it into a steady rudder turn. Rudder turns tend to self-coordinate on this beast. And then I'm going to start pulling more and more up elevator. About half throttle. Oh, it's getting slow. You see how it starts coming around more and more quickly. I'm a little too high actually. Oh, I'm about half to 3/4 up elevator. It is not doing anything bad at all. Oh, I haven't hit full up elevator yet, but alright. Time to, oddly enough, I'm getting too high. So, this is confidence inspiring just in the sense that it's not doing anything bad. Well, let's make use of all that altitude, and I guess I'm going to turn it around and then go to full idle, 0% throttle. Okay, full idle. Now I'm going to hold up elevator and hopefully nothing bad happens. Nothing much happens, it just keeps coming down at about the same angle. Alright, just to be safe, let's set up a landing approach here. I don't know how much battery we got left, but probably plenty actually. Oh, I forgot, the sun's behind me, so let's do it the other way around. I want to be clear of these trees that are to my right. I have to come through this gap here. Let it come in with a fairly high amount of speed. I wouldn't say that was the slowest landing you could possibly make. It was a safe landing. I need to gradually work into landing at higher and higher throttle settings. But anyway, let's end the video for now. I gotta see the buttons here.